Something has shifted. People aren't just reading inspirational quotes anymore. They aren't just highlighting books or saving reels. They're changing how they live. Personal growth has moved from a phase to a lifestyle. And that matters because when an entire culture starts searching for grounding, it's usually because something deeper feels unstable. We're seeing it everywhere. Book lists dominated by mindset, discipline, emotional health, purpose, conversation shifting from success to sustainability, from achievement to alignment. People aren't asking, how do I get more? They're asking, how do I stay whole? This isn't about self-improvement for ego. It's about survival in the noisy, fragmented world that we live in today. And here's the reframe we need to make. Growth isn't an activity, it's a devotion. It's not something you do when you have time. It's how you orientate your life, align your life, redo it. Because the truth is, happiness is too fragile to chase. Depth isn't.
When growth becomes a lifestyle, the question changes. It's no longer, what book am I reading? What podcast am I listening to? And instead, it becomes, who am I becoming? What am I practicing daily? What values am I reinforcing with my habits? Modern psychology tells us something important here. Transformation doesn't come from intensity. It comes from consistency. Small, intentional practices shape identity over time. Spiritually, this mirrors something ancient. Devotion has never been about perfection. It's about presence, showing up, returning again and again, choosing depth over distraction. And this pursuit of depth, not happiness, is what sustains people when motivation fades.
The idea of growth as a lifestyle didn't come to us through books first. It came through necessity. After walking through a traumatic event, Lisa and I, and trying to rebuilding our sense of safety, we realized something sobering. Inspiration alone just wasn't carrying us. We couldn't rely on motivational highs. We couldn't wait to feel ready. We couldn't outsource healing to a single breakthrough moment. Growth had to become woven into how we lived. Some days that looked like prayer. Some days it looked like breathing exercises. Some days it was choosing patience. Some days it was shutting the curtains and needing some time. And none of it was glamorous. But over time, those daily choices did something powerful. They gave us an internal compass again. We stopped chasing happiness. We started cultivating depth. Depth in faith. Depth in self-awareness. Depth in how we are responding to life instead of reacting to it each and every day. And that's when growth stopped feeling like work and started feeling like devotion.
Here's what people are really hungry for right now, whether they can name it or not. Stability on the inside. The world is loud, fast, reactive, but depth requires stillness. When growth becomes a lifestyle, you stop asking, what will make me feel better today? And you start asking, what will make me stronger tomorrow? And spiritually, that's sacred ground. Because devotion isn't about dramatic moments. It's about faithful repetition. And that's where transformation actually happens. Not in reading another book, but in applying one truth consistently.
The pursuit of depth over happiness isn't new. It wasn't new for us. One of the clearest examples is Marcus Aurelius. He's a Roman Empire. He ruled during war, plague, and political instability. Despite his power, Marcus didn't write about happiness. He wrote about discipline, character, inner order. His journal was what we call now meditations. It was never meant for publication. It was a daily practice, a way of grounding himself in values amid chaos. Marcus understood something timeless. You can't control circumstances, but you can cultivate your inner life. That's how growth as a lifestyle, not performative, not motivational, but devotional. And 2,000 years later, people still read his words. Not because they promise happiness, because they cultivate death.
And this is where it becomes personal. You're not on the pursuit of happiness. You're on the pursuit of depth. Depth gives you resilience when happiness disappears. Depth gives you clarity when emotions fluctuate. Depth gives you grounding when life feels uncertain. And here's the paradox. The deeper you grow, the less you chase happiness, and the more peace finds you. Growth as a lifestyle isn't about becoming more impressive. It's about becoming more anchored. And that's the no surrender way. Not louder, not faster, but deeper.
And Lisa and I, what we're trying to do is we're building something designed to walk alongside you every day. ANSM, a community centered on embracing a no surrender mindset. Our mission is to help as many people grow stronger through adversity, lead with confidence, and live with purpose. We'd love for you to join us as we continue to build and grow this community together. Through our free newsletter, you'll receive weekly encouragement, practical tools, mindset insights, uplifting messages to strengthen your inner voice, along with updates on what's ahead. If this resonates with you, we'd be honored for you to join us using the link below. We look forward to connecting with you.
Stand firm, never surrender.
Until next time.
See ya.